In the world of New York drill, beefs don't disappear, they slowly evolve into deadly situations. And Tekashi 6ix9ine is finding out the hard way. For years, the rapper's career has been defined not by the music ratings, but by betrayals, courtroom testimonies, gang politics, and a long list of enemies made on and off record. But in late 2025, the conflict crossed a line almost no one expected. 4 armed men forced their way into the rapper's home, but unfortunately, 6ix9ine's mother was the victim of an attack where she was held at gunpoint. The incident wasn't just another headline, it was a strong signal and a reminder that the backlash surrounding 6ix9ine has never been confined to diss tracks or social media insults. It spills into real life, touches family, and pushes the shades of tensions between him and the drill scene that have been brewing for years. This is the story behind 6ix9ine's unending battle with the NYC Drill Rappers and the deeper personal beefs that have put his mother's head on the line and stalked him since the moment he stepped into the spotlight.
Living room, bedroom. You know what I mean? So when I got old enough meaning like 17, I'm like, I want my own room. We made the living room into my bedroom. You know what I mean? So me and Sarah used to sleep there.
6ix9ine's home invasion. No one would think sleeping over at their son's house would be a threat to their life, but 6ix9ine's mother cannot say the same anymore. On the night of November 16, 2025, just after 10 p.m., 6ix9ine's house in Florida became the center of a crime that would reignite every controversy attached to his name. Surveillance footage released by the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office showed 4 masked men dressed in dark clothing moving toward the side entrance of the rapper's home. Their faces were hidden and their posture was deliberate. These were not just random burglars. They looked like men who knew exactly what they came for. Inside the house, it wasn't 6ix9ine who greeted them. It was his 60-year-old mother, who was alone and moving through rooms in her son's home as the intruders breached the door. What happened next was the kind of moment that collapses the distance between the fear of dying and surviving. According to the police report, the men held her at gunpoint, forcing her back inside the home as they searched the property room by room. She wasn't injured, but the threat was immediate and unmistakably personal. They weren't just after valuables, they were sent to drop a message. Video from outside the property showed the men slipping away just as quickly as they arrived, carrying a bunch of stolen items with their identities still concealed behind masks and the grain of the camera. Within minutes, they were gone, leaving behind a shaken mother. That evening, 6ix9ine was away, live streaming with YouTuber Jack Doherty.
I'm gonna show you what Trippy gonna do to that shit right now. Play the beat, just the beat. Show you what Trippy gonna do to this shit. What's Trippy gonna do with that beat? Trippy 1440, 1400, 40. Big slime 459. What is he gonna do with that? You're not, what are you doing with that?
Okay.
When deputies arrived, they found signs of forced entry and a trail of chaos consistent with a planned, targeted burglary. What turned this incident from a burglary into a headline was not just the crime, it was the weight of the message it carried. Someone had walked directly into 6ix9ine's world, bypassed the layers of controversy that usually involve him, and instead aimed straight for his family. The rapper issued a video statement the next day. He said he was on house arrest and had been granted permission to leave for work, which was the live stream he was on, implying the intruders tracked the stream and knew he was not in his house. The rapper went on to describe the event as a cowardly move, blurted out insults to the people who could attack a mother, and requested the court to delay his upcoming sentencing so he could relocate his family for safety.
And does the rapper possibly know the burglars? Does he recognize their voices? That's what I'm wondering, and I think he's wondering the same thing.
What's up? So I want to make this video to clear up all the fake news and rumors.
However, the incident made one thing crystal clear. Whatever war 6ix9ine had reignited with the drill scene, with past associates, or with new enemies, it had now reached the doorstep he thought was safe. 6ix9ine's recent beefs. For a man like 6ix9ine suffering a home invasion, folks believe he had it coming due to his history over the past couple of years. This is a history marked by confrontations, legal problems, and public provocations.
Yeah, I'm about to pull up the O-Block gangster. One time.
Hey, I swear to God. Hey, look, you funnier than I thought, bro.
I swear to God.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Hey, look. I feel so fucking clowned out because I.
Look. On the side. Gangster over here, cause niggas trying to
look, I feel
from my shit. Look, hold on, duck, look, listen.
Go ahead, gooba.
Earlier in 2025, 6ix9ine pleaded guilty to possession of cocaine and MDMA after a federal raid on his Florida home. This was a raid that followed repeated parole violations, and the rapper remained under supervised release. This was supposed to be 6ix9ine's personal problem only, but his ops don't think so. There are speculations about the reason 6ix9ine always gets off the hook easily, accompanied by his snitch tag from the past. The rapper's ops possibly believe 6ix9ine may have dropped a name again, possibly the dealer's name, or even who exactly he got the substance from. While still nursing the possibility of the drug case, another situation came into play. In September 2025, 6ix9ine was involved in a violent altercation at a Florida mall. According to media reports, he assaulted a man who called him a snitch. 6ix9ine may have been given this tag, but it's not a name he's comfortable with because it is a loaded insult in drill and gang-affiliated circles. This led to the rapper being subsequently placed on house arrest with an electronic ankle monitor.
There's all the paperwork. You gotta get it from me. What do you mean? Your license registration insurance? I don't know which. Registration insurance. License plate? Registration insurance.
Okay, but take this license plate.
Just give me the registration insurance.
Okay. Vehicle registration.
6ix9ine's Snitch label, combined with prior cooperation with authorities in his 2019 racketeering case, kept 6ix9ine widely distrusted in many corners of the drill community. Every legal case, every arrest, every public moment became ammunition in underground discourse, as everyone believed the rapper would always sing like a bird anytime he sets foot in the county, or anytime he's sitting across from a prosecutor. Given that track record, many believed the November invasion could be a targeted retaliation described as a dangerous message disguised as burglary. Even the timing of it, being just days before his sentencing, raised suspicion. Some argued it's less likely to be a coincidence and more likely to be a calculated move that was made to destabilize him or his legal case. In the mid-2000s, Brooklyn drill and street rap rewarded artists who had real backing, real crews, and real reputations to match their lyrics. But 6ix9ine's early rise didn't follow the traditional blueprint. He came in with an internet presence and an image louder than any gang affiliation he claimed. The tension started quietly, long before he reached mainstream fame.
This is my music, it's my work. I spend days working this music. That was SoundCloud songs. Post 1469, all that shit. Yeah, it's platinum. That's SoundCloud songs. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But Gummo was something different.
I remember he dissed me before Gummo.
Yeah.
So before I could even reach a mainstream thing, the niggas, who does that? We make music here. Why are you trying to, how else could you name, be honest, hold on, you got kids, right?
Yeah.
If somebody did that to your kids, right? Your kids do a school project together. It comes out so good, it's great. And someone out of nowhere just throws dirt on your child. This is, put yourself.
When the rapper began associating with the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods in 2017, his music videos were flooded with red bandanas, stacked bodies, and aggressive energy. His symbol was unmistakable, seeing that he had aligned himself with one of NYC's most notorious sets. And for rival gangs, especially those coming from Bronx drill factions and Queens rap cliques, planted the seeds of hostility. But the real turning point came when 6ix9ine started using gang affiliation as entertainment. 6ix9ine started making enemies when he broke almost all of the NYC street culture rules, and the problem began. He mocked rappers in interviews, dissed entire neighborhoods, and used Instagram live streams as a battleground. By 2018, the rapper had already traded insults with major figures across Brooklyn, Harlem, and Queens. Even before the federal case, his name was already whispered in the drill scene with annoyance. The situation skyrocketed the moment the racketeering indictment hit. When 6ix9ine cooperated with the federal government in late 2018, he didn't just testify against 9 Trey. His cooperation was interpreted as a violation that stretched far beyond one gang. In street terms, snitching isn't limited to the people the snitch implicates. It is seen as a cultural betrayal. Rap crews who previously had no personal issues with 6ix9ine suddenly viewed him as someone whose presence alone could tarnish their reputation. This created the first wave of personal beef, ranging from rappers who felt he exploited gang culture to rappers who felt he disrespected the code, and rappers who felt aligning with him would stain their street credibility. By 2020, almost everyone had gone through a couple of losses with friends being killed, rivals jailed, and even crews dismantled. So when 6ix9ine came home and immediately mocked dead rappers and challenged beefing sets, it wasn't just disrespectful, it was dangerous to himself and his family. The rapper continued his beef as he laughed at rappers who died in shootings. He told Brooklyn drill artists they weren't outside like he was, and even told Bronx crews they were irrelevant. He went as far as posting videos implying certain rappers weren't real gang members and continuously brought up dead rivals in ways drill culture doesn't tolerate. He went on live streams with a new crew to throw shade at every time.
Hold on, I like touching shit.
Yo, bro.
Hold on.
Why you touch me after that?
He's getting ready for jail.
Like,
He's not going to jail, bro.
Alright,
Yeah.
He's cake.
Go
Everybody put
ahead.
a hand in real quick.
Yeah.
Put my hand on top.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta cover that. So listen, no, wait. I don't even know what I was doing. Hold on.
Yeah.
Fuck?
Overwhoop, my nigga.
I'm not gonna lie.
I just got bit. Oh no, I didn't.
You fried, gang?
No, I'm not fried.
Let me speak.
He's sober, bro.
Yeah, he's sober. You can tell.
Every joke about violence added a new name to the list of rappers who simply wanted his downfall. And by 2023 to 2024, the anger wasn't isolated. It was an industry thing. By the time 2025 arrived, 6ix9ine had accumulated nearly a decade of enemies, and he was starting to pay for it with his music career. As his career struggled with fewer hits, fewer cosigns, and increasing legal pressure, 6ix9ine leaned harder into controversy. The trolling intensified, and the disses escalated, leading to a deepened personal beef. This is the reason no one believes the incident involving his mother was random. It was the accumulation of years of tension, disrespect, and unresolved street-level grudges. This is the kind that doesn't fade with time, only with opportunity. And 6ix9ine's opportunity seems to be thinning out every minute of the day. NYC Drill Rappers' reaction to 6ix9ine's diss.
You hear me? You got one house right here, 2 houses right here, 3 houses right here, 4 houses right here, 5 houses right here, maybe 2 houses right there. You feel me?
In September 2025, when 6ix9ine dropped a new diss and reignited old feuds, the hip-hop world responded. While some voiced anger, others issued warnings, and a few simply spoke their truth. From a Chicago rapper calling him out by name to West Coast artists condemning his disrespect, the backlash was loud, public, and immediate. 6ix9ine had targeted Young Thug, but the rapper did not need to move a muscle before getting his lick back as other rappers did on his behalf in their own way. They already had scores to settle, and the timing was just right. Chicago rapper Lil Reese was one of the first rappers to react. Lil Reese publicly reacted to 6ix9ine's street-style trolling and diss provocations as he posted on his Instagram story, "You got extorted then rat on your whole crew, bitch. Stop playing with me, lil nigga. You whole pussy out here. I don't trick." Folks claimed Lil Reese's was due to 6ix9ine posting videos in Chicago circles despite not being from there, and the reaction suggests that Lil Reese rejects 6ix9ine's presence in their drill and gang-affiliated spaces. While this may be a true coincidence, the timing comfortably links it to 6ix9ine's diss track. 6ix9ine, known to be a troublemaker, still responded by posting an embarrassing video of Reese being jumped and proceeded to mock him. Trippie Redd also chipped in his own part after media outlets reported in 2025 that Trippie Redd clarified some earlier comments about 30K rappers, making clear he was referring to 6ix9ine. According to the article, Redd criticized 6ix9ine for underperforming relative to hype, which was termed as Redd indirectly calling him out in a way many interpreted as a diss. Given their history, it's widely understood that this reaction renewed friction between them, especially after 6ix9ine's diss aimed at a big name like Young Thug. Ray J may not be a drill rapper, but he also had a thing to say about Tekashi. Ray J publicly criticized 6ix9ine in late 2025 after 6ix9ine made derogatory remarks about female rapper Sukihana. Ray J posted a stern warning on social media, telling 6ix9ine to stop disrespecting women and calling him out for it directly. This reaction reflects how 6ix9ine's diss behavior has repercussions beyond rap beef. He's just always present at any scene with drama. Do you think 6ix9ine would be able to survive the next time the ops come for him? Let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and tog on that notification bell.